Hello everybody, my name is Getty122 and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we worked with several confidants, including Chiaya's, Oda's, Makoto's, and especially Akechi, who we got to rank 8 with him. Since we got Akechi to rank 8, that means we no longer have to worry about the big 3 arcana that I was mentioning earlier this week. So, now we can just proceed forward without having to worry about any specifications. So, what do we got on the menu today? Looks like Futaba wants to hang out. I'm going to check to see if Makoto's available because, again, I want to take any opportunity I can to get the full story out of Makoto before we go to Sai's Palace again. Alright, I looked everywhere and she is nowhere to be found, so we'll go ahead and spend some time with Futaba today. What are you going to do today? I'm waiting at LeBlanc. Keep me posted. Sounds like Futaba's been outside LeBlanc again today. Want to go see her for a bit? Sure. Roger that. Alright, Futaba, what's the deal?
Yo!
We've just gotta wait for our scheduled date now. You got some time? Let's keep things going on that promise list. I feel like I've become closer with Futaba thanks to her persona, Kamokuten. I feel that my bond with Futaba will grow stronger soon. It's good to take a break every so often. You want to hang out with Futaba? Yes. Okay, let's hold a strategy meeting in LeBlanc. Don't worry, there aren't any customers around right now. When are there any customers? The next promise on the list is go to school. Right. Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. It's gonna be even harder knowing there are people there too.
Alright, let's do it!
Ain't no time at the present. Come on, let's go. You're going to school? Oh, never mind. Just go have some fun. Here we are. School. I think my heart's gonna pop out of my chest. What are you doing here? Well...
I see.
A promise list, like what you used to make with your mother. Well, do you want to come in? Can I use a go home instead? Let's do this together. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm sure you'll be fine. Most of the students have already left, and all the teachers are in a meeting. Oh, and I'll join you. I can use my position as student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
You're incredible! If I've got you two with me, this place is going to be as easy as fighting a trash mob. I'm not sure I understand. That's a good thing, right? Anyway, come on, I'll show you around the school. This is the cafeteria, where some students used to eat lunch. Lunch. That reminds me of this time I was the only kid who didn't get a pudding with my meal. Oh, and this other time I ate a strawberry with ketchup on it. I didn't notice because they were both red. It was really gross. Anyway, the cafeteria is pretty boring, huh? Let's move on. This is the school library. We have all the regular academic fare here, textbooks, encyclopedias, study guides. But we also have a few manga and light novels at the request of some especially vocal students. So many books. Do you like to read, Futaba? Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on a shelf just in one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them, though. But then, when I recited all the titles to prove it, they just laughed and called me a freak. Am I weird, Ren? I bet they were just surprised. No, they were really creeped out. Ugh, school is the worst. Well, should we move along? Only the classrooms remain, though on second thought, maybe we should pass on those today. Shall we head back to the entrance? I'm sorry, Futaba.
No.
Don't be. It's my fault. I remembered all that sad stuff on my own. I guess dwelling on the past is just a bad habit of mine, huh? I think it's cute. What the f***, Gabe? Really? Huh? What kind of weird fetish stuff are you into, Red? You know what, Futaba? I am 100% in agreement with you. Why is that the optimal answer? What in the f*** is wrong with you, Gabe?
But...
Honestly, Futaba, it's clear how much you've improved recently. You would never have gotten so worried about this before. Huh? What I mean is, worrying about something is the first step toward changing it. Coming to school like this is a huge breakthrough, Futaba. You're doing great, right, Ren-kun?
Ooh,
Wait,
new discovery.
so you're happy with me even though I got totally depressed? Is this like that saying about when life gives you lemons? Maybe I could make lemonade for the fan thieves. Figuratively speaking.
You're right.
That would be wonderful. Aw, yeah! Futaba seems enthusiastic. Alright, we got the Hermit Arcana up to rank 4, and with that, we now have Position Hack. This gives Futaba the ability to, well, sometimes, hold up all the enemies when starting a battle right away. Between that and the Sun Arcana, we would have just a wonderful time.
Alright.
And as always, we will now earn more EXP from Arcana Percent Fusing Personas of the Hermit Arcana. Futaba can now use Position Hack. I'm sure you would make a lot of friends if you decided to come to school now, Futaba. Friends. Futaba? Oh, nothing. Alright, I went back to school, so that means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay, going
Anyways,
home.
let's retreat for now. What are you feeling for dinner? How about curry?
Okay?
Time to make like a rabbit and hop on out of here. I love how she has like all these introverted metaphors. It's great. Hoi, thanks a bunch for showing me around school today. Feeling crazy fulfilled, but also super tired, TBH. I can't believe everyone runs such a high-level dungeon every single day. You guys really are OP. I get the sense I'll level up faster if I stay close to you, but I still think I'd run out of MP way too fast. The real world is a scary place. I'll help you anytime. Really? But I still gotta work on it, huh? So much for taking it easy on me. Ugh. But I do feel like I'm making a lot of progress thanks to you, Ren. I'm gonna keep going at my own pace for my next goal too. Gotta focus on healing when you need to, right? And I can't just keep getting carried through all this. I gotta learn how to fend for myself. Okay, later.
You're back.
Alright. I'll actually listen to these guys, see what's going on here. I can't believe they disbanded. The party leaders showed some seriously impressive judgment. The challenging party's got a lot of good politicians, so their chances were slim to begin with. Now, after the psychotic breakdown stuff, people are putting their hopes in that one party leader. Well, right now there isn't anyone better. Guess you can't blame them for hoping. Alright, interesting bit of commentary. Let's see what we can go out and do. Okay, so I looked around town and there is a surprisingly lack of things to do right now. We're gonna go ahead and spend some time with Mishima because that really is the only confidant that I could reasonably find right now. At least as far as confidants that we can work on. We'll go to Memento soon. Don't worry, it will happen.
Hey.
The Phantom Thieves were supposed to be the embodiment of justice. How did it come to this? No, there's no point in sitting around complaining about it now. I'm sure you'll be able to turn the tide if you just keep changing the hearts of horrible criminals. Oh, and I'll do whatever I can to help you guys out. So, you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. For some reason, I can't forget what Akiyama-kun said to me. By the way, I wanted to talk to you about something. Are you free? I feel that my bond with Mishima will go stronger soon. So, what'll you do? Are you meeting up with Mishima? Yeah, let's go ahead and hang out with him. I just want to relax a bit.
Let's go.
Let's head over to the park.
You know, I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me. How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him. So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Did you find your answer?
Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean, you put yourself on the line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
That was courageous.
I was only acting out of fear, though. You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from the dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't? I could have sworn the Phantom Thieves made me have a change of heart. Is that so? Huh. No, you know what? You really did change my heart. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator. And now, I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless. But I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself. Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future, my perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you, just like you were for me.
I feel a strong bond with Mishima.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the moon, granting thee infinite power.
All right, we have fully maxed out the Moon Arcana. Our best friend has finally fully realized himself. And with that, we have Salvation Wish. This allows backup members to earn the exact same amount of EXP as current party members. So regardless of whether or not they are in battle, they will gain the same amount. God bless you, Mishima.
All right.
And as always, we will now earn even more EXP from Arcana vs. Infusing Personas of the Moon Arcana. You can sense Mishima's Salvation Wish. In addition, now that we have maxed out the Moon Arcana, we can now fuse Sandalphon, the most powerful persona of the Moon Arcana.
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request. That's all I can really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday. I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves. Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
Make it a bestseller.
All right, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You'd better be looking forward to it.
We have 10% confidence, but Mishima trusts us. I don't have any books to read. There's nothing to do. I've read everything. I'll go find a book. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not sleep deprived because I want to be, you know? I thought I went out of my way to ensure that you would no longer be sleep deprived because you're not having to do work at night. Kawakami, what more do you need? My neighbors have been careless lately on garbage day. The crows were cawing away this morning. Those trash nets the city makes use only keep them away at the start. Crows are quick learners. On that note, do y'all know how to write the kanji for crow? The characters for bird and crow look very similar, but the latter has one fewer line. What do you think, Amami-kun? Isn't it easy to confuse with bird?
Do you know the answer?
The line in the character for bird has a line that the character for crow doesn't. It represents the eye, but do you know why it's missing the character for crow? Crow's eyes are hard to see.
This is it.
Way to go!
That's right. Crows are black-feathered, of course, so it's hard to spot their black eyes. But crows actually have great vision. They can even use UV rays, apparently. Wow, really? Amami-kun's kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice go!
Wow, he must be really smart to be able to answer questions just like that. So smart that I literally cannot get any smarter. I am erudite. By the way, one reading for a different crow kanji is ga, to imitate the sound of it cawing. The character for pigeon is the same. It's based on the bird's coo, leading to the coo pronunciation. Crows are pretty smart, so you'd better study enough so that you don't lose to them. Crows are scary, let me tell ya. When your eyes meet, they start flapping and...
Hey,
We're supposed to send the car on the 18th, which means there's only 8 days left. Okay, so before we go do anything, I'm going to go through every possible method possible to get new books. So I'm going to check everywhere. First of all, we're going to go ahead and return Hero with the
Thank
Bow
you.
since we already
What would you
went
like?
through the trouble of reading it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and get Dressed in Ashes. Again, I don't need this at all, but might as well get it. I'm also going to go ahead and take a minute to see if there's any new books I can get in Booktown. There's so many books in here, it's crazy. I feel overwhelmed and excited at the same time. Welcome.
What would you like?
Alright, we can get Master Swordsman. Something to read. Thank you, come again.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go somewhere else. And since Makoto is once again available to spend time with, we're going to be spending our afternoon with her today.
Oh.
Hey, you don't have any reason to... Oh my god. Go talk to Makoto, not the student council room.
Well.
All we can do now is wait until the designated day of the heist. Sis. No, I shouldn't let myself worry about it. We'll just have to wait and see for the time being. Oh, Eiko said she had a favor to ask, but I've been pushing it off. Do you think you could maybe come with me and see her? I feel like I'll become closer with Makoto thanks to High Priestess persona Kirikou Hime. I feel that my bond with Makoto will grow stronger soon. It's good to take a break every so often. Want to hang out with Makoto? Let's go. Thank you. It's reassuring to know you'll be there with me.
Shall we go?
She's waiting over at Big Bang Burger. Let's go.
Is something the matter?
So, what did you want to talk about? Well, I was wondering if you could maybe lend me some cash. What? It's nothing real major, but I need it like right now. I'll pay you back though, honest, please. Does this have to do with Tsukasa? Mm-hmm. He dropped a super expensive bottle of sake at work, so the club's making him pay for it, but he needs help.
How suspicious.
He's lying to you, Eiko. Don't give him any money. He's not lying. I know you're all weird about the fact that he's a host, but my Tsukasa's not like that. He's really gentle and honest too. He even calls me princess. I'm the only one he says it to, you know? He says it's because I'm special. So he calls you a special princess. What do you think, Ren-kun? That's how he ropes you in.
Yes.
I have to agree. Every girl who gives him money is his princess. That way he can never get their names mixed up. Don't accuse him of that stuff. You don't have any proof. You're not wrong about that.
But
Did you ask anyone at his club about the broken bottle? Well, no. He told me not to talk to them about it though. He's too proud to have me go crying to his boss. Please, Makoto, you're the only person I can trust. All my other friends would rather focus on cram school and entrance exams than take time to help me. And who knows what my parents say if I try to ask them. Please, even a little. I think you should end your relationship with him. If you don't put a stop to this, he might try to drag you into some suspicious line of work. Oh, he already got me a job. It's nothing weird though. I'm just serving drinks at a bar to help him pay off the broken bottle. He said I'll be #1 in no time. Maybe I'll just keep doing it after I graduate high school though. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go to college. Eiko! You can't just do what he says. He's trying to deceive you. A smart person like you totally wouldn't understand what it's like. You're just gonna go to a good college, work at a fancy company, and then what? At the end of the day, your life's gonna be totally boring. I mean, is that seriously how you wanna live? I'm not sure yet. But be that as it may, you should still stay as far away from him as you can. So you're not gonna help me? Ugh, just forget it. I can make it up if I let some customers take me out on dates after work. What the Eiko, wait! I didn't want to have to tell you this, but Tsukasa has been texting me almost constantly. Recently, he's been asking if my sister and I live alone, and that he's glad to help us out. Even today, he asked me if I'm still happy with my boyfriend. Listen to me, Eiko. He's not serious about you. Don't give me that. Tsukasa is just so nice that he'd worry about my friends for me. Wait, you were texting behind my back? What the Makoto? It was mostly him texting me. Ugh. You have the grades, the looks, a cool boyfriend, and you seriously still want more? Hey, I'll take the compliment if no one else will. Tsukasa is all I have. You can't take him from me.
Please listen.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, right. Just keep your hands off. I never forgive you if you stole him away, Makoto. Tsukasa is all she has? You know, I think she's exactly like the kind of girl those gangs in Chijuku are on the lookout for. Lonely, depressed girls who have nowhere to vent their frustrations.
Actually,
Eiko's family is quite well off. Her multi-talented younger brother seems to be the sole focus of her parents' attention, though. I'm sure that's why she fell for Tsukasa in the first place. He treats her like she's special. But asking a high schooler for money isn't normal boyfriend behavior. Is this a bad time to ask you for a few 100,000 yen? She needs to realize that. You're going to help, right? Absolutely.
thank you very much.
Thank you. It's reassuring to hear you say that. Eiko is blessed to have both money and a family, yet she's still trying to break free from them. She's almost the exact opposite of me.
But
I guess in a sense, watching her now is almost like looking back at my past self. I was so blinded by my own convictions that I never stopped to consider other alternative viewpoints on the world. But that's not the right way to live. I just want to show her that, just like you did for me. I can sense a deep bond of trust from Makoto. Alright, we've gotten the High Priestess Arcana to rank 8, so now Makoto has to endure. Just like all other cases, now she has the ability to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining. Or at least sometimes.
Alright.
And as always, we will now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst infusing personas of the High Priestess Arcana. Makoto can now use Endure. I know she wants me to stay out of her business, but I'd never forgive myself if I let this come to pass. What is the right way to live? At any rate, we're going to catch that horrible host. I'll let you know once I've thought of how to do it.
I'll see you later.
Thanks again for today. I'll see you later.
You're back.
Okay, so we've gotten that little doodah taken care of. We still have a little more time, so let's see what we have coming up next. Okay, Chiaki, what do you got? There's something I need to tell you. If you're free, let's hang out. I feel like I've become closer to Chiaya thanks to Fortune Persona Norn. I feel that my bond with Chiaya will grow stronger soon. You agreed to a deal with Chiaya. Be sure to accept her invitations until you gain her trust. Great, please come over. I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building a successful business from the ground up. I even have a book about the secret to being a good listener. It was written by a hostess from a club in Ginza. Just picking out which books to bring took me half a day. I have tons more back home though. I've started using these as reference materials for the advice I give to my clients. This way, I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. You're such a hard worker. Of course! After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. Anyway, what I really want to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune-telling philosophy. Those with strong convictions can, in fact, change fate. Oh, and as for the people I sold holy stones to, I started reading their fortunes free of charge. I'd like to return the money they gave me too, but what? Well, am I interrupting?
What?
Yokota-san? It's been a while, maiden. What are you doing here? The chairman asked that I come see how things are going. And who are you? That's my apprentice. I haven't actually introduced him to the chairman yet. You're telling me you're so busy you need to hire an apprentice?
Oh,
Yes! He's been a wonderful help. I see. I guess I should have expected such great foresight from you, maiden. Now then, I should be going. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry you had to see that. Maiden? That's, well, a nickname of sorts. Anyway, it's a private matter, Amamiya-san. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Wait, are you perhaps worried about me?
thank you.
Oh, I'm so touched, honestly. My luck really improves when you're around, Amamiya-san. I know. In return for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want. I could sense Chiaya's intense motivation. Alright, we've gotten the Fortune Arcana up to rank 5, so now we have Affinity Reading. So this gives us the ability to deepen your bond with the confidant of your choice. So moving forward, if we ever find ourselves unable to increase the rank with one of our Arcanas, we can just use Affinity Reading to make it easier for us to do that. Or at least, hopefully.
All right.
And as always, we'll now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst infusing personas of the Wheel of Fortune Arcana. Chiaya is now able to tell you your Affinity Reading.
Oh,
My, it's already so late. I should close up for today.
goodbye.
Good night, Amamiya-san. Not even a 10% anymore.
Class is starting.
Let's be in class. We'll continue from last time.
Well,
Mr. Ushimaru, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's going on?
What? I don't know what business this is. You better study on your own until I return. Wakami has been kind enough to give us his free time, so we better put it to good use.
what do you want to do?
So what's the plan? Let's make some more infiltration tools.
Oh,
Oh, what a great idea. Just make sure nobody notices you. That said, you only have so much time. You won't be as efficient as you normally are, but nothing you can do about that. Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna make this, but I just noticed that there is a new item here, Megiddo Bomb. This is essentially like all the other damaging elementals, except this does almighty damage. I'm not gonna make these, mostly because it uses liquid mercury, and I wanna save that for the perma-pick, because we still need to get a few more of those. But once I make the perma-pick, I definitely will consider making some Megiddo Bombs just in case. For now, let's make some more lockpicks.
yeah.
3 lockpicks.
Hey,
You should stop soon. It'll be a hassle if people find out. Ever the more redundant.
Waste
God,
of my
they
time.
don't even know who called me out? Anyway, time to resume the lesson.
yep.
Phew, that was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though.
Hey,
We're supposed to send the car on the 18th, which means there's only 7 days left.
hey,
Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about that Target mementos? Tomorrow, Morgana. Tomorrow. Alright, Haru wants to hang out. I'm gonna check to see if Makoto's available. Based on pattern recognition, I'm guessing she's not, but I wouldn't complain if I were proven wrong. Okay, so Makoto is not available today, but before we spend time with Haru, I'm gonna go to the Velvet Room real quick to get myself an Empress Arcana, and then I'll see you all on the rooftop. BRB. Okay, I'm back from the Velvet Room, and there's no one to spend time with except my girl Haru. So, let's do it.
Good day.
Oh, Ren-kun, hello. What are your thoughts on this flower bed? I brought it here in the hopes of doing some serious gardening.
Yeah.
Wow, she's so diligent. Harvesting vegetables. Once planted, the vegetables will be ready for harvesting in a few days. The number of days needed for a vegetable to grow depends on its species. Let me know if you'd like me to grow any vegetables. So what should we do today? Well, first of all, let's grow some vegetables. That makes me happy. These vegetables should grow nicely here. What do you think? Okay, so right now we can make Moonlight Carrot. This fully restores SP of one ally. Sun Tomato. This restores 100 SP to all allies. That's ridiculous. Being able to restore that much SP to all allies is insane. Doing 100 HP to all allies is one thing, but SP, my god. Good stuff right off the bat. Earth Beans, hard to grow bean, doubles the damage of physical attacks one time. And Star Onion, doubles the damage of magical attacks one time. Think of it as essentially an itemized version of Charge and Concentrate, if you want to view it that way. So I think for now, I'm gonna make a Sun Tomato. Plants grow better if you talk to them, you know? Grow big, okay? The Sun Tomato is doing well. It should be ready to harvest on 11/17. Okay, perfect. That's just the day before the infiltration. That should work out nicely. Hope you're looking forward to it. We'll just need to remember that for later. For now, let's actually spend some time with Haru on her proper confidant.
Thank you.
My apologies. I'm quite busy taking care of the plants. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as myself. I feel like I've become closer to Haru thanks to Empress Persona Haridi. I feel that my bond with Haru will grow stronger soon. It's good to take a break every so often. You want to hang out with Haru? Yeah, let's go.
Thank you.
So you will help me? Well, if you insist. Wow, Ren-kun, you're quite skilled. The Soul Heal would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. This started just as a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into more of a practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Are you opening a cafe? Would you come if I was? I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me. I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. What does that word mean? Editor Griffin, if you please. Thank you. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, People have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they just really want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds sus. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible. This is a complex issue. Indeed, it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes!
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry, I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times. I could sense Haru's trust in me. Alright, we've gotten the Empress Arcana to rank 2. No new abilities just yet.
All right.
But as always, we will now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst infusing personas of the Empress Arcana. I'm going to stay here a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye!
Well, see you later. Oh, sorry, I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like most, friend-kun? I might as well grow things that everyone likes eating. So, moonlight carrot, sun tomato, jewel melon. I already asked her to make sun tomatoes, so I'ma say moonlight carrot. Oh, I have seedlings for that. I can grow quite a few. Carrots are great, since they go with anything and add such a color. Oh, and they're quite nice and curry. Thanks for sharing your preferences. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Well, good night for now. Why haven't they been arrested? What is the government doing? Arrest those Phantom Thieves already. Should the diet really be dissolving at a time like this? Shouldn't the safety of the citizens be top priority? How are we supposed to feel safe?
Ah, you're back.
Okay, so before we get to our activity for tonight, I'm sure you can realize what that is. I do want to point out that the rank 2 Arcana for Haru does require max proficiency. It, again, I don't think it's as frustrating as it was in the original Persona 5, but still, it is worth pointing out. You do need max proficiency to really make any meaningful progress with Haru's Confidant. So, with that out of the way, we're gonna go to the jazz club, because that's pretty much all we have going on in life. Okay, and just like last time, I'm gonna go ahead and invite Akechi. Why Akechi? Well, the thing about Akechi is that, you know, the whole basis of his deal is that he's not going to stay with the Phantom Thieves forever, so I want to be sure to enjoy the time that we do have with him before things kind of shut down on us, so let's spend some time with him.
Oh!
Akechi, huh? Yeah. Then I'm going to take a stroll. Just let me know when we're heading home.
Hey,
Welcome.
thanks for coming in.
Cover charge is 3,000 yen. Okay, I'll take that. You can sit down anywhere that's open. That said, try not to be disruptive, alright?
Hello.
This place is like your house. It's not the greatest, but you still end up feeling so comfortable. Delicious. It's very well made.
By the way,
You are aware how I'm both a high school student and detective, right? You must know I don't have much time for studying. But at times like these, I can conveniently look up the class material online. It seems to put teachers in an awkward position though, doesn't it? Why teach us things if we can just learn ourselves? I chatted with Akechi for a while.
I feel a bit different today.
We talked more than I was expecting. I suppose the atmosphere of this place does that. Even aimless chatting can help you to realize certain things. It wasn't a bad experience. It looks like spending time in the jazz club has had an effect on Akechi's heart.
All right.
Yes, and like before, Robin Hood strength increased by 1, magic increased by 1, endurance increased by 1, agility increased by 1, and luck increased by 1.
All right.
In addition, Akechi's match HP increased by 10, and max SP increased by 5.
I had fun today.
The time I spent with you is so meaningful. Oh, and there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry. It looks like I have to get to work. Time flies when you have fun, doesn't it?
Goodbye.
See you next time.
Hiya!
Hey! We're sending the calling card on the 18th, so we have less than a week left now. I'm getting nervous. I know how you feel.
Really?
You too, Ren? That's surprising. Still, this time is different than usual, having a set date to send the calling card and all. The mission will determine our fate. We have to succeed, no matter what.
By the way,
Do you like hearing your own voice? Have you ever heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? That's because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. The voice you hear in a recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Now then, Mami-kun. Has hearing someone's voice over the phone ever felt strange to you?
do you know the answer?
I wonder, do you know why voices sound so different over the phone? Because the voice is synthetic.
This is it.
Well done.
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew the answer. The sound is synthetic. It's practically not even their voice anymore. To transmit data, cell phones use a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information. And when your phone has to use that data to reassemble a voice, it can only do so much. Whoa, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice go!
Wow, he must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Alright, a little more redundant with every passing day. Oh, you think you'd be able to tell if you were hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, the listener's brain fills in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumptions.
I see.
Yeah, my voice sounds like meows to people who don't know me. Geez, assumptions are dangerous.
Hey,
We're supposed to send the calling card on the 18th, which means there's only 6 days left. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stop here. We got through another 3 days worth of confidants, we had some really good interactions, and made some meaningful progress. Most notably with Mishima, our best friend, who we got maxed out. So next time on Persona 5 Royal, we're gonna go to Mementos. This is a good opportunity for us to go there and spend some time with Akechi and see what he can do in Mementos and what his general reactions are to Mementos. Even though we technically already went to Mementos with him, but that's okay. So we'll do that next time. See you guys then.